Yes, welcome back, friends. So, let's take a look at some more destroyed red bricks, shall we? So, first of all, shout out to Jerry, When the Buildings Cried channel. Check him out. Shout out to Derek, Spartan Red. Links will be down below in the descriptions. So, check out their channels, give them a sub, give them a bell, and you will have endless content of melted buildings evidence if you do that. So let's just get started here. So what you see in this picture, I just want to show, you can see how blocky all is here. But what I wanted to show you is this, like these statue things on the wall. All of those. And this on the top here. It's just concrete molds, okay? It's very easy to make this. It's not carved out like we are told, carved out of stone or whatever. They have a mold, fill it with concrete, wait till it hardens up, and then they attach it to the wall. It's very easy. And Tatarians were very advanced and intelligent, so they found this easy way to do it. They had many different molds here, but you can, if you just have many identical molds, you get identical statues. So it's not hard at all, okay? So, the scrolling problem again. Wait, can I use the arrows? Maybe that's better. I will try to do that instead. So here is a red brick building, and I'm not going to draw too much in this video because I think you are starting to understand what I tried to show you, and if you're new, check out my older videos so you can catch up. So here you see how blocky this shit is, all turned into blocks. Some of them are red stones, not too blocky yet, but a lot of them went blocky all over the place here. Blocks, some bigger ones, some smaller ones, and some of them are not completely cooked yet. Here you can see some, some of them look a little bit swollen, start to swell out from the wall. But what you still can see is the nice red color still in here. So this is very good evidence that this was originally built by those Tatarian red bricks, perfect bricks. But now it got damaged by the X Factor event, which cooked the bricks into blocks and stones. Here you can see some of the color missing. So this is more like a rock. And there's a rocky block. So yeah, very nice building though. Okay, I tried to use the arrow. Okay, that works. So yeah, these have been damaged too. Not too much, but it looks like this might have had a concrete finish, exterior concrete finish on the outside. But it got damaged. But what I wanted to show you is just look at the nice curve here by the red bricks. It's a staircase and a nice curvy wall here. They love to use the red brick because you can build anything with it. Just look how good it would look before it got damaged. Next. So here is a Tatarian dam. It used to be. You can see some of it still survived over here and a little bit here in the middle. But here it got completely melted and fucked up. You see all this shit was red bricks and it melted. So the Tatarians also used dams and aquatech and all that kind of shit, as you can see here. This one didn't manage to survive, so this was the result. And in the background you see melted buildings there also. And if some of you have some experience with like trees and vegetation, I think if we start to try to date some of these trees, we can like track back in time and maybe get a better understanding when this shit happened, because those trees, I have no idea how old these trees are, but they don't look too fucking old. I don't know how old they can be, but found it fascinating. It's just like small trees here all over the place. So yeah, a destroyed and melted dam. You can see some red dust here, stones here melting, coming in waves over itself here. Yeah, completely damaged. And here you see it, the same shit as all the pictures. All these bricks turning into blocks. All these blocks. And still you get the red color. A lot of this all over it. Red. These got mangled. Very melted together here. Some of them turn into stones up here at the top, and a block there. But for some reason a lot of the red color still remained in here, so it wasn't cooked that bad. But still it's a destroyed building. And here you have a tower. You can see the heat came up and then it started to go to the sides here and turn all this into stones. Some more blocky one there. Stones. Then it turned to this side. Did the same thing. It didn't hit the middle too much. It's destroyed, and you can see there's a crack going up here. So of course it's destroyed, but it didn't go turn into stones. Yep, here you see a completely destroyed wall. All this turned into stones. Very stony here. But what you can see is here, this doorway, and around this window, you still get the red bricks. So you need to start to use your brain if you have one, because they didn't build like this, like retards, okay? It was all bricks. You can see over here, there is some survival bricks, and up here, bricks. But here, completely fucked up. All stones. Look at this. Like, it will melt together and form blocks. That's what happens. Here, more red bricks under the concrete finish, exterior finish. Still a lot of red color. Turned into stones. Very damaged. Here, all stones. And up here, damaged. Still see a little bit of the bricks. And up here you can see the red color. All of this was red bricks. Okay. So please zoom. Yes. And here you see like the heat came up mostly up to here. Follow this pattern. Cooked it into stones. Here some of the stones got bigger. Some bigger ones here. And it came up to there, up here. I cooked it all into stones here, as you can see. Do you really honestly think they built like this? Have bricks here and stone here, bricks there, bricks here? Does it make sense to you? No? Because they didn't. It was damaged by the X Factor heat event in the past. probably less than 1,000 years ago. We want to date it, but we can't yet. So yes, here you can see, I'm going to draw on this one, because there might still be some blind motherfuckers watching. So here we have an opening to the building. And you can see how the heat climbed up. Like this. And then here, turned a little away. This is also damaged, but not as much as here. So it came up in like a wave up here. Same on this one. Came up here. Like this. And up there like this. And on this over here, it's the same thing. Hit it like this. This one is completely damaged. This got hit hard. You can see still some of the red up in the right corner. Still got some red left. Those turn more yellow. Starting to lose the carbon 14, the red color. Over here the same thing happened. Climbed up between the windows. Just look how blasted this shit is. I will zoom in. Look at this. You see the red up here? Do you think they use some yellow blocks and some red blocks? Like fucking brain dead retards? I don't. Fuck, this got damaged. Over here also. And here was some arches. Probably a wall here or something in the past. And this was a walkway inside or something. I don't know. Because those arches is half. It's missing like a whole piece here. Must have melted. And this one was all perfect red bricks. And now most of them, some of them turned into smaller blocks. Some stones. Can't see any red bricks here. Maybe in here. This managed to do well. But you still see the nice red color. This is all deformed red bricks. Just look. They are stones. Big block up here. And to the left, get more stones and blocks. Here, block here. And there we go. This got blasted. Look how dry this wall is. Like all the mortar is like, looks like it's pretty much gone. But you see from the bottom here, the heat came up and started to form these blocks here at the bottom. And yeah, it's a completely destroyed building. Look how thick the walls are. How many layers of brick they used. Those structures were very durable. You know, many of them survived this event without any damage. They knew how to build. Look at the devastation here. All melted into stones here. Stairway completely damaged. Stones. This used to be red bricks. Look at the arch. Here it's starting to collapse, it looks like. This piece is, it's a crack here. Might have slipped down a little bit. Look at the damage. Some red. Fuck. Here, completely melted. And all stones and blocks. And here you see the same thing. I will explain it again all the way every day until you get it inside your brain what happened here. So the heat came up to this window, cooked it real good. The the bricks, sorry, the bricks cooked together because they became liquid and viscous, and they melted together and formed these big stones here. Okay. Some of them are still smaller, but by the time they would also melt together, and all this would have turned into bigger blocks if the heat was here long enough, but it disappeared again for some reason. The heat came up here, climbed all the way up here, cooked all this shit pretty much together, but you still see the red bricks. So you think they built like this again? Find some big fucking rocks, you can't even carry those rocks, and then build up to here, up like this, and then we use bricks on the rest. Yeah. You think they were thinking that way? No. Fuck no. This was all red bricks, all of this. And here you see a very damaged building. Look at the bottom right. How they start to form blocks. Can you see it? All these blocks here. And up here you get some. Also many of the bricks here. Red block here. All blocks. Down here, getting blocky. Look at the damage. Holy fuck. All blocks. Even the red bricks. Got red blocks all over the place here. Completely damaged building. Zoom. Here is another dam that managed to do better, but you can see they are all cooked into stones all over it. This is Tatarian Aquatech, all stones, but what you can see here in the arches for the water gates, you still see the red bricks here. They survived. You see it? Those managed to lose color, but those still red. Okay, turn on your brain please. You see the same thing again. Stones here, and stone, big one. And here we have some small stone. The bricks lost their color here. Got pretty cooked. This place turned into stone. You can see it start to melt together. But you still see the red bricks. You think it was built like this again? Really? No. Look at this fuckery here. All this shit was viscous and bubbling. And it started to... it was bubbling and pulling apart here. And then it hardened up. And this is the result. Looks like coral. I will make a video on corals also one day. Because they are fascinating. Just look at the damage. This is melted red bricks. Fuck, this got hit hard. And here you see it again. Heat came up to here. Turned all this into stones and blocks. And here it looks like it started to expand out. Start to melt. And the same thing here, came up all the way there, turned all this into stones and blocks. These windows survived, the red bricks around, and then you have more red bricks. Why would they build with stones up to here and then put red bricks on top? and leave this all red brick. I don't know why this wasn't hit too much. A little bit here at the bottom maybe, but it's a very fucked up event. And inside also, look, this got blasted. But this side, the doorway and down here survived. Here you see stones. See a stone there, here. The heat looks like to be very selective in some of these pictures. Sorry about this shit in the way, that's okay. Here you see like the blocks melting perfectly together. Looks like God built this, how perfectly fit they are, but it's because they melted this way, okay? You can see up to here, it's mostly perfect blocks. And here it starts to get like a little messy. You get some blocks, some stones. Up here more smaller stones. Why would they build like this up to here and then just build it like this up here? Wouldn't it be better to build like this all the way? Same on the other side, up to the window here. Here we get a block there. And stones. And the front side mostly untouched, looks like. Not too much damage on this one. Only the color maybe. And this got also blasted to shit. Looks like this had the exterior concrete finish on the outside here. But it melted and it exposed those red bricks, survived. The arches, sometimes, or most of the times you see the arch still is in pretty good condition. But on the top, stones, blocks, more stones and blocks. And here also on this one, stones and blocks, arch is okay. Nice red color all over it. Zoom. Look at the damage on this one. Turned into stones all over. Discoloration. Look, doesn't this look like it was heated? Burnt, scorched. Can also see how it got brick flooded by some maybe some building next to it or something, or itself, because those windows are going down under the ground. It's not mud floods. Some of the buildings turned into mud, but it's still buildings. And this one looks like it was not hit at all, mostly. Just wanted to show you the fucking beautiful architecture, the details. This is in very, very good condition. Look at this, how they used to build. So don't tell me they built like half the building with fucking ugly stones and then put red bricks on top. They built the whole fucking buildings like this. This is how the old world built Tartaria. And we don't know how to do it today. We can't do it because we are too dumbed down. Damn, just look at it. Very beautiful. Here you see some heat damage down here. Little bit damage up here. And this is the upgraded concrete molds on this doorway. And at the top here, heat came from the top too and blasted these bricks. And this one also is completely damaged. but you can still see the red bricks. And inside, look here, melted. Zoom, cocksucker. Here is the dam again, just another angle. You can see survival on the left. Up here, this survived. All this shit melted. Look at this one. Can you see it's melted? Can't you see this is heat damage? Look, red bricks. Doesn't it look kind of like ice cream here? Yeah? Look here. I hope you start to see soon. Please. Color got cooked out here. But still you see this is more pink and red up here. This was very melted. And the same. Turn into stones, but you still see the red color here. Up here you see bricks, stones and blocks. Very melted here. And here, this is, can you see it's melted on the right side here? And this is, looks like it was the exterior concrete finish, but all melted, starting to fall off or melt off. And you can see the red below, but they turned into stones. All this was red bricks. That's a tiny picture. You see blocks here in the middle, this one and this one. Still red bricks here. Here is a big block, another big one. All damaged. Look at this. Still see some red brick here. Yeah, and here is that picture. Just look at this. How all these bricks started to become like popcorn blocks. Pop out from the wall by the heat. But you see this side is untouched. Like it's almost perfect. So it's like, fuck, hold on. It's like the wind, a fucking wind came from this direction. A very, very hot wind. And fucked this wall up. Turned it into this. This side, nothing happened. Just look at it. All these bricks popping out by the heat. Isn't this good enough evidence for you? Here you see again. Bricks coming out. This one is melted. This one is bent a little bit. This is heat damage. If you got eyes to see, you will see it. I know me, Jerry and Derek has eyes and a lot of the subs on all our channels. So now it's up to you to see the same fucking thing. So you can wake up. Look how it got turned into all stones. And up here, blocks. All these blocks. Shit. Stones, blocks. But you see the nice red color at the top especially, but a little at the bottom too. This one got cooked really good. Look at the block. Look at the bottom here. Turned into the color disappeared, and it turned into some blocks. More rocky here. This side too. Stones, rocks. And here you still see the red color, but most of them are stones here too. This was all perfect red brick. You can see, like, you see the color. Blocks, all the red stones. It's heat damage. And here, see the holes? It's fucking purple. Look at the hole here, melting here together. Can you see it? This is missing, melted here. See the color here disappeared. And here we get this weird L shape again. It was viscous, and the shit on top here started to sink down on it, and it hardened up and formed this shape here. Look how blocky this is, but still red, very red here up at the top. Look how melted it is down here. Here, melted. Blocks. Looks like it may have been a window or something here, but the blocks expanded and closed it off. I don't know. Or it was just a concrete mold, like a dome shape. Don't know. Same on this side. May have been just like one of those attached here. I don't know if it was a window, no idea. Maybe just art. But still, look at the damage. Look here. Bottom, all stones. And here you get the bricks, and here you get the bricks. Just look at the fucking damage here. All this was bricks. Fuck. Oh, maybe that was all the pictures. Hold on. Okay, that was all pictures. My bad. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. And subscribe, hit the bell, hit like, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.